Okay. Right. Bloody mouse. Give me my mouse back. Okay. Welcome then. You're right, Chelsea. Okay. Today we are starting yet another new series. Yesterday we started the Cadillac career. It was interesting, considering I won my second race, which just felt a little bit of a cheat, but there you go. Today we're starting a Porsche MyTeam. Now, back in F125 a few months ago, actually. I think even before 2026. I started a Porsche MyTeam career on F125, and it was really good fun. And then I believe I binned it off and then started a Lamborghini one. I don't remember why, but I did. But with the 2026 DLC coming out, I thought, hang on, we need to start a MyTeam. And, well, there's been a few more mods out now. There's things like Marussia, there's BMW, there's Racing Point. There's some really cool ones. The one that struck me was Porsche and bringing back the Porsche career. So that's exactly what we're doing. Right, Night Hunting Gamer, my favourite name. Before we get into the actual career mode, though, for the first time in 2026, well, on the 2026 game, that is, I am using some livery mods, which is something that, obviously, because you have to make whole new mods, weren't really a thing until about last week when we started getting a few. So, boom. Hello. Here's what we're dealing with. First of all, McLaren are kind of gone, I guess. They're not fully gone, but they're more of a title sponsor now because we have the BMW McLaren Formula 1 team. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually change the team names yet with the mod launcher that I use, so they're still going to be called McLaren MasterCard, but they're now BMW instead, which is quite cool. And then Mercedes is now sponsored by Monster as well, so that's pretty cool. They're no longer silver and sort of a weird turquoise. They are now more of a black and green. And then Red Bull are the same. We only have two more because, like I said, none have really been released yet. But we have a blue Ferrari. This looks way better than the 2025 blue Ferrari car. You might be wondering why, and I'd say, why not? You know, that's how that works. And the final team livery that we have got, why are they all at the end? I don't know. But Alpine are now Alpine Gucci. Of course, it's rumoured that Gucci are going to step in next year to be a sponsor, or maybe in a full takeover of Alpine. But here they are early. So now Alpine is sort of a darker blue and some weird, like, urine yellow colour. But, yeah, there you go. Oh, mate! Thank you for the 40. I don't actually know what currency that is, but I don't really care. That's very kind of you. Thanks, mate. Show me your wheel. My camera doesn't really move. I could just show a picture of it, I suppose. Do that. But thank you very much, mate. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, that's the wrong button. Right, my wheel's this. This one. The Moser KS. You can get a KS Pro, which is... Oh, I've gone onto their website. It's this one. But it was a bit too much. As you can see, £318, which is a little bit out of the price range. But yeah. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. This one. So there you go. That's my wheel. Okay then, let's actually get into the career mode. Of course, there is still a couple of things to show you lot. Obviously, Porsche, like the actual team, the livery. You also might have just seen that we are going to be sponsored by Apple in this career. As always, if you are interested in downloading any of these mods or even just looking at them, I've got a link to all of them in my description on YouTube. So if you want to have a little look-see, there they are. So then, the actual Porsche livery that we're dealing with. Let's go and take a look at it. If I go into here, customization, we can have a look at the livery. And here it is. It's very nice. It is about as Porsche as you can get. It does look quite similar to my, what's the one I'm looking for? My previous Porsche career. My previous one was basically the same livery, but instead of white, it was like a chrome. And I believe the bloke who made the mod is adding a chrome variant. So when that happens, I will probably switch to it. Because let's be honest, this car does look a little bit like Haas, and you might get a bit confused as a spectator. But the livery looking good. We've got the Apple sponsoring. I don't even know if that's legal, but I don't care. And you also just saw a sneak peek of our drivers as well. And these drivers are really, really cool. Obviously, using the power of mods, I have managed to get drivers known as, well, one of them's bugged, but we have got Nico Rosberg, and we have got Yuki Tsunoda. I know it says Yuki Coulthard, which looks a bit odd, but when I actually go into the results and stuff, you can actually see it is Nico Rosberg. Oh, it still says Yuki Coulthard. Well, if it does, then unlucky. That could be a problem. It's quite weird, really, because when I restarted the game like just now, before that it said Yuki Tsunoda. I'll have to restart my game quick. Do I have real-life F1 radio modes? What do you mean? I mean, I've got a button to go onto the radio, but apart from that, no. It's basically it's just an upgrade from my other wheel, but the other wheel has got the same amount of buttons. So there you go. So that's going to be our drivers. So you can also see the calendar. It's going to look like this. So obviously today we're doing Melbourne and Japan, just like yesterday. And then we've got Miami, Canada, Catalonia, Austria, Spa, Monza, Madrid, Singapore, Texas, Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. Right, now we've done that, let me quickly restart my game and see if I can get Tsunoda to actually be called Tsunoda, not Yuki Coulthard, because that would just look a bit odd. Right, Jim, good to see you, mate. Please tell me that, you know, I can actually have Yuki Tsunoda in my car rather than Yuki Coulthard. You know what I should have done? I should have put Ricardo in the game, honestly. Am I early today? Yeah. I mean, I've only been on about 10 minutes. Dealing with some more, issues as per usual. Why is Ricardo not here? He's supposed to replace Mika Hakkinen, but when I went into the driver icons, he just wasn't there. I do think, because of the amount of mods that I've got on, it is kind of breaking everything. Right, let's do this. Let's go for a readjustment, and then let's go for a game launch. You know, Furez? I'm doing alright, mate, yeah. Still don't feel great, but yeah. Hope you're doing good yourself. As always. Alright, we're up and load. Right, then we're going to leave that as it is, because we can't change 2026 team names yet, unfortunately. It's always something that goes wrong. I mean, yesterday, my stuff was going wrong for half an hour. I didn't actually get into practice until, what? I started stream at 2 PM. I didn't actually get into the game until 2:30. We're already 15 minutes in, and obviously I have to show all of the liveries and the team and all that, but, I mean, I'm having more issues. My driver's called Yuki Coulthard.
Great job, guys.
I've still not played open lobbies. I've not, no. Still don't know when, if I will. It's just one of those where it's like, I'll wake up and be like, you know what, today, let's have it. Hamilton finally won a race. Yeah, that was really good. Watching that live, that was a really cool thing. Right, can I have my driver now? Can I have Yuki Tsunoda, not Yuki Coulthard? In fact, I did have Kevin Magnussen in my team, but it was bugged, and his name was Jarno Magnussen, because it's a mod that replaces Jarno Watmir with Kevin Magnussen. So I had to make a whole new MyTeam save, so I had to, like, change drivers, and now I'm dealing with Yuki Coulthard. Where am I looking? Here. Please. Oh, for crying out loud, why is your name Yuki Coulthard? Right, what do I do? Do I just start this first race and just, like... What do I do? Do I start a new save and just get some actual drivers? Or do I just start? What's the driver market? Do any of the other mods work? I think these don't. Hang on, we've got Joe Guan Yu, that's good. Yeah, all the other mods I've got, like Ricardo and things like that. Okay. Right, I guess we're gonna be David Coulthard today. You know what? Sod it. Let's just be Yuki Coulthard. All right, there's nothing wrong with Yuki Coulthard. He's a decent bloke. There is one more thing I wanted to quickly check, and I've just completely forgot. Complete and utter brain fart. I was looking at here for something. Oh, what was I looking at? Oh, I don't know. Let's just start. Right, Melbourne, we're off. Right, so here's the thing, though. Actually, I could just drive as Rosberg. And then it'll actually say... You know, let's just do that. Let's just drive as Rosberg. Obviously, I mean, for this career, usually with my team careers, I like to... I just stick to one driver. But I might actually just alternate between them. Wait, no, that's really stupid. Let's just drive as Rosberg. That's fun. At VSC, saved everything. Honestly, I think he would have won regardless, because let's get it right. He had what, 15 laps between the VSC and the end of the race, and he won by 20 seconds. I think he would have won regardless. Oh, it's gonna be a soggy race. That is terrible. Right, let's go. I'm asleep, it's 10 PM. Alright, good night, mate.
The long wait is
Yeah.
over. This
Alright, Jim, what's up?
Hey, mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together. And obviously, the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right?
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate the optimism. I would like you to stop talking as soon as possible, though. That would be ideal for my morale. So we are dealing with a Yuki Coulthard for this episode. Which is, actually, for the first season, he's going to be Yuki Coulthard. Honestly, just pretend it's Sonoda. Just, like, pretend, because it is Sonoda's model, and his name is Yuki, so we'll just go with that. Okay, then. Right, let's begin this thing. We are going to have... We've already got our car set up in. We're just going to go out for some fuel management, I suppose. Yeah. Wait, no, I've only got one set of mediums, right? Yeah, let's do it on the soft. Alright, now I need to go here and increase my game audio back to 9, because the game's mid and make my audio loud for no apparent reason. And here we go then. The very first lap in the Porsche MyTeam career mode. We are dealing with a bit of fuel management on the soft tyre. Honestly, I know this is going to sound a bit crazy, but I kind of want to stink up the entire grid. I kind of want to finish, like, last. Purely because, well, in the Cadillac career, for example, we're supposed to be at the back, the second slowest team. I not only went P7 in quali, but I won a Grand Prix, for crying out loud. I don't want that same mistake to happen here. I want it to take time to earn results. Why can't I use any more, like overtake modes? That's a bit silly. Why can't I use overtake or anything? It's fuel, not battery management. Can't even reach 300. What is going on? And we go into the braking zone. I mean, the car feels alright, feels nicely balanced. It's just, of course, well, I can't go better than the Delta because I'm not allowed to use battery modes. Which, is, like I said, is really silly for fuel management. But it's alright, of course. We've got quick practice to deal with all of the stuff I fail at, of course. Next up, I think we'll probably do race strategy. I mean, quali pace, I'd like to be a bit more locked in, of course. I did drive at these tracks only yesterday, so they're still fresh in the memory. I shouldn't be too out of sync. I was going to do the Cadillac career today as well. The tracks on the calendar was Miami and Canada. Now, Miami I can do, but Canada, I don't know the battery and all that yet, and I didn't want to spend half an hour doing it on stream. So, that's why we're here doing the Porsche career instead. But I do want to put a bit of a gap between the career modes, only because I don't want to be doing the same 2 tracks every day, you know? Like tomorrow, if I do the Cadillac career, it will be Miami, Canada. And then if I go do the Porsche career the day after, it'll be Miami and Canada. You get what I mean? So, yeah. After the stream, I'll spend some time. I'll learn the tracks. I mean, to be fair, I don't really need to learn them. It's just the battery, and that's about it. Is there a quick way to calculate kilometers to miles? There is, but I don't know it. Actually, no, I don't think, I wouldn't call it quick. It's quick if you're smart. I just realised my hat is so big, I can't see my own delta on the steering wheel. Why is my helmet so large? I've only just realised how large my helmet is. What is going on there? That's too late on the brakes. No, it's actually perfect. Never mind, I lied. Definitely feels weird driving a car that is even slower than the Cadillac from yesterday. But it's like I was saying yesterday, as long as the car feels okay, like it's nicely balanced, I'm not really bothered how slow it is. I'll enjoy driving it. You know, like right now, the car feels alright. It's not trying to throw me off the road. It's just slow. That's fine. It's a brand new MyTeam. It's going to be slow. I mean, we're still lapping in the low 20s. That's pretty good, I think. I don't actually remember what lap times I was doing yesterday. I think it was somewhere around there. I think in qualifying you're looking for like a 17 or something to do good. Actually, that's a complete guess. I have no idea. Only thing I'm worried about is that the battery is going to be way harder to manage than like a Cadillac, for example. Purely because the battery is awful. There's going to be considerably more lifting and coasting than normal. Which is, of course, that's going to affect me lap times. Also just realised my telemetry isn't working on my steering wheel, like my actual steering wheel. Usually I get lights pop up when it's like time to change gear. I ain't got that now. I wonder why that is. Have any radio mods? What would that include though? I mean, I don't know what a radio mod is. That's race strategy over. Decent little run. I still don't know why my helmet's so massive. I feel like it should be a bit further down, but there we go. You may also notice, if you've got good ball knowledge, that it's Felipe Massa's helmet. That's because Rosberg is currently replacing... what's his name? He's replacing him, so there we go. I am actually thinking, though, of, after this first season, just getting 2 actual drivers rather than modded / retired drivers. Just to save me time, you know? And also just the aggravation of, like now, for example, my teammate's called Yuki Kulha. Right, quali pace. I like how they still put you on the hot lap ERS mode, even though I feel like hot lap is really bad. You get less boost and you run out before the end. Surprised that was too early on the brakes. I felt about bang on. This car up ahead is going to be a Red Bull racing vehicle, and they're also on a slow lap, so I'm hoping they get out of the way pretty sharpish. Come on, move. Move. Am I actually so... Oh, wait, no. I just realised they're not even on a slow lap. They are on a fast lap. I think. Yeah. You're gonna have to move, boss. You're kind of in the way. Please move. They're just gonna go back past, aren't they? Right, I've done an overtake on my quali sim lap. Not really what you want to do. It's also been a pretty bad lap, all things considered, but obviously it's practice, doesn't matter. As long as I do the objective, then that's alright, all good. There we go. Good stuff. That's going to be a 1:19.4.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And yes, I just blocked that Red Bull because screw you! Okay. That is going to be practice over. Practice finito for this first Porsche race weekend. Ignore the results, of course. I am playing on a very low difficulty.
Okay, mate, your race engineer, Mark here. What a great time to bring a new team to the sport. I am so up for this. A whole new car and power unit to get to grips with. So I'll talk you through engine and aero modes. You focus on the driving.
Thanks. Oh, that's bad. I do play on a very low difficulty for practice and qualifying because, as we know, in qualifying, the AI are ridiculous. And then the race, obviously, I increase it, and we go from there. Alright then, quick practice. Let's get the rest of our discounts and resource points going. Yeah, I do. We speak different lines, and depends upon teams. But I don't even know if that's a thing, but no, I've got... anything to do with the radio I've got on, like, just what it comes as, because, I mean, if I could have changed it, if there's a mod for it, I probably would have it, but I ain't seen nothing on Overtake, so I don't know. Right, so that's practice all done and finito, and now we can head into qualifying, and I'm very excited for this first session. I have no idea how it's going to go, but, well, that's the fun of it, really, isn't it? When you ain't got a clue. Right, we're also going to start the replay buffer, so start recording. Right, Loz. Alright then, welcome to qualifying for our first race weekend of the Porsche career mode. I have no expectations. I'm just going to spin about in my Formula 1 car and hope we beat our teammate. Although saying that, Yuki Coulthard, everyone's favourite driver, of course, he is going to actually be a tough match because this is like the highest rated driver I've had in my team. He's 88 rated. So it might actually be quite difficult to beat him. It's actually, for the first time ever, it might be a dynamic where I'm the one getting battered and it's going to take me time to upgrade the car to get ahead of him. But that might also just not happen. I don't know. So then, what lap time's he going to do? Anything in the 18s is going to be a problem. Let's see. The 19.2. I think that's beatable, but that is a fairly decent lap time, all things considered. I mean, look, he's ahead of Hajar. For some reason, he's down there. He's ahead of Lawson, Bottas, Bortoleto, and Alonso. All right, then, let's get out there. That is actually a very difficult lap to try and beat. At least I think it is, but we'll see. All right, begin. Right, Seth. Here we go then. Lap numero uno. Our first competitive lap of the career mode. Let's try and make it a decent one. Now remember, we have to try and be a low 1 minute 19. Let's see how we get on. Need to try and save my battery for the back straight. A little bit of oversteer. All good. Lovely run through there. I like it. Sector 1 coming through then, and we are going to be... Sit. Okay. One thing I need to point out, by the way, we don't actually have the worst car, I don't think. It is actually like second or third worst. So keep that in mind as I'm driving along. But what a good opening sector. 7 tenths up on Bottas. We only gained half a tenth. Oh, I've run out of battery. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm going to lose a hair. I'm going to lose a chunk of time. Not good. Oh, what a horrible Sector 3 this has been so far. Wrong gear, run out of battery. It's not what you want to see, but in qualifying, this car feels on absolute rails. We come around the final corner. It's a good exit. Try not to lose the rear. Right, it's a decent lap, apart from Sector 3. We're going to put... Oh, okay. We do manage to get ahead of our teammate, Yuki Coulthard. That sounds so stupid saying it. With a 189, so that's going to be about 2.5 tenths up on him, which is about valid. Fair play. I like it. And we're also provisionally 14th right now, which of course is Q2. If I can... Well, I'm going to do another lap anyway. And with some better battery management in Sector 3, we could actually go... Use radio mods that we can see in F1 TV. I've never heard of that, to be fair. Right, is Yuki Coulthard, as we know him, has he improved his lap time? No. Okay, fine. Right then, let's get out for a second run. Like I said, if we could just get some decent battery management in Sector 3, we could be on for a Q2 in our debut race. Which I'm not going to say that's expected, because it isn't, but... Yeah. When the car isn't actually the worst, then... I don't know, maybe you can kind of expect it. Keep in mind, of course, this is one of my stronger tracks. Right then, let's see. Can we find any time? I'm actually going to do a little bit of lifting and coasting throughout the lap, just so I've got that bit of battery for the back straight and Sector 3. Too early on the brakes through there. I'm going to find myself a bit further down than I'd like. Right, that curb. Okay, I've had a decent recovery though. I'm only going to be 700ths down. Actually, I'm actually going to find some time. Got to change gear, all good. Managed to find a 10th improvement. Now we're going to start gaining stupid time. So not only have I got battery for this part of the track, but I've also got battery for this part of the track. Make our way through the far chicane, get on the exit. Now look at the time start to flow in. Look at that. 3 temps already. Actually in the right gear. Lovely exit. And oh yes, that is the kind of lap time that we like to see from the boys. Around the final corner. Oh, that's not good, is it? Massive stab of oversteer on the exit. Am I even going to... Okay, I'm going to improve still. But I've just lost half a second. Do we make it through, though? We do. Okay. Right, then. So, on debut for Porsche, we make it into Q2 on the first time of asking. We out-qualify our teammate, who also makes it through. Go on, Yuki Coulthard! Yuki Tsunoda, you know what I mean? Look at him go. You couldn't hear any upshift or downshift sounds. In what way? Like, you mean like my actual gear paddles or like my actual car? But what a way to start our first race weekend. I mean, I put 3.5 temps on him. But even so, the fact that both of us have got through, that is an incredible start for the Apple Porsche F1 team. So into Q2 we go! That is excellent stuff. I'm actually so impressed with Tsunoda making it through there. Really, really good stuff. On the wheel? Oh yeah, that's because it's a new... Well, yeah, this new wheel, it's very quiet. I mean, I'm pressing it now. If I press it loud, you can hear it, but overall, it's very quiet. I think what I'll do as well after this stream, I'll go and turn off the mod of this, so it's just David Coulthard instead. And then we'll have Rosberg and Coulthard. It will look a bit stupid for the first season, but I'll get an actual driver after the first season. So for now, it's Coulthard. Next time I stream, it will be David Coulthard. After that, we'll get someone else. But for now, I'm really happy with his performance. He managed to get into Q2. One of the first times... I think that might actually be the first time I have had a MyTeam teammate get into Q2. So fair play. Right, Jerome, the GOAT is back. Indeed I am. Of course. Right, we're only going to do one run in Q2 because I feel like I've got the performance, really. I mean, you got to think, I could have gone half a second quicker. I put in, what, an 18.7 or 18.8? And there's half a second in there. I could do a low 18, which for right now, that would easily put me into Q3. So, 19.2 is the lap time to beat. That should be an absolute piece of piss. So, let's go. Blatch, Blade, and Avech. That's loud. Good bug. Well done, EA. Great game. Let me know if the game's too loud, because, you know, classic EA with another bug, or Codemasters, I should say. Okay, then. Our third lap in qualifying. We need to make this a good one, because Q3 is on the cards, if I can put in the lap. But ideally, I just want to beat a 19.2, so let's see how we get on. Already gone off track. Good start. You didn't see anything, it's alright. Uh-oh. Not good. Really not good. Not a good sector 1 coming. Oh, never mind. Still managed to go 7 temps quicker than Gasly somehow. Not sure how I've managed that, but all good. That's qualifying complete. Sector 2, I gained a little bit of time, but overall it's not good. Oh, Nelly. I've done it again. I've just made the same exact mistake. That is a terrible lap time. It's going to be an 18.8. That's just outside, isn't it? Oh, you dirty, dirty twat. And Tsunoda made it through. What an absolutely horrible lap from me. That was one of the worst laps of Melbourne I have ever driven in my life. I should have gone easily a second quicker than that. Okay, well, our first qualifying for Porsche ends in a P12, and I got out-qualified by my teammate, who goes into the top 10, into Q3 for the first time. Fair enough. Okay. Can I get a Assetto Corsa content? Probably not. I don't like Assetto Corsa at all. That game is way too boring. Okay then. Let's get into the race. We'll put the difficulty up, of course. The AI are just crazy and quali, and we could be dealing with a wet race as well. So we'll see how it goes. It is weird. Well, it's not weird. It's just with me. I just don't have any interest in cars or motorsport beyond F1. I mean, I play Forza Horizon, but that's different. But like other motorsport games like iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, Assetto Corsa, even rally games, I just get bored really quick. So then we could be dealing with a mixed conditions race. I'm hoping it's dry though, obviously, because I stink in the wet. I don't think I've driven in the wet at all, so I have no idea how the battery management's going to work. I don't know. Not a clue. But we'll wait and see. I wonder why it takes so long to load the race. It takes seconds for quali. You think the race is basically the same thing. It's all the same cars and drivers and all that. But oh well. Here we go then, and it is going to be sunshine! Yes!
Over.
That is ideal. We have got a dry race for this.
Looks like.
Whatever it's called. Melbourne, that's the one I'm looking for. Excellent stuff.
Lap yesterday, and
17-0 was pole in the end. Where'd Tsunoda get? Let's have a look. Or Coulthard or Tsunoda. I don't know. I don't know what you call him.
George Russell and Verstappen.
I assume it'll be bottom two.
Antonelli, Sainz, Coulthard, and Franco.
At night! 18-0 for Yuki Coulthard. Okay, that might actually be better than the lap I did. Or I could have done. Alright. We are going to go for the one-stop strategy. I think that is going to work out. I think that's what everyone else is going to do as well. Although the two-stop is looking nice, but I think the one-stop just is better. I am going to start on the medium tyre, though. Never mind, no, I'm not. There we go. Okay. That's what we're going to go with. Medium onto the hard. We're going to lower the fuel down. We'll lower the aero just a little bit. And I think we're ready to start. Let's also look at the conditions. It's going to be dry throughout. Excellent news. Right, let's begin then. Our first race in the Porsche MyTeam. Let's have it. Oh, I'm very excited. No. Go. 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 Okay. I couldn't quite believe Tsunoda there getting P9 in qualifying. 18-0. Like I said, by the way, I don't think it's the worst. I haven't actually looked, but it's still like the second or third worst. But the fact that he's put it up there is crazy. Okay then. Very mixed tyres throughout the grid. Got Colapinto, myself and Gazzy on the mediums. Behrman Albon on hards. Don't know what anyone else is on. We are looking to, of course, make a fast start. Keep in mind, yesterday in my Cadillac career, I went from 21st to like 12th on lap 1. Well, look at you do the same. Go from 12th to 1st. That'd be nice. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I'm a bit scared of the medium tyre degradation. Right, Jon. Back after a long time. I just finished my study in the Netherlands. I did the highest scored level and finished with an 8.4. That's pretty good, mate. Well done. It's lovely to see you as well. Okay, then. Let's get lined up. For this first race of Porsche, I would like to beat my teammate, who's up in P9, which is Sonoda. So we'll see how it goes. Good stuff, 0.3, I like it. Right then, I still haven't figured out Grand Prix starts on this game, but let's just see how we get on. Clutch is down, boost is on. Here we go then. We're off for the Australian Grand Prix. That is a much better start. You can definitely put your foot down a lot quicker than 2025 cars. We're going to go down the inside of Ollie Behrman to start us off. We're already one place up. Let's go. I like it. And you know what? I'm having my teammate. Round the outside, we go 3 wide. We're going wheel to wheel with Coulthard. Not what you want. Oh, he's actually just done me. Oh, fair play. Whoa, he's almost just crashed into me! Jeez Louise, Coulthard, you gotta be careful, lad. Oh, yeah, of course, my fault, shot. Yeah, blame me, not the guy that just brake tested me. Already seeing some friction between the two Porsche drivers. I'm now going to go round the outside of Coulthard. We're going to make our way through. And also, I'm feeling it will go at Connor Pinnock as well. Up into the top 9 goes Nico Rosberg. Really good opening lap. Coulthard looking for a place down the inside. Not going to happen, boss. See you later. Now we're going to go round the outside of Verstappen as well. Here we go. We have just gone round the outside of Max Verstappen, 4-time world champion in our brand new Porsche. That is what we get up to. And what an opening lap it's been. 4 places gained. I'll tell you what, the battery. Oh my! What has happened there with Carlos Sainz? That's twice I've been killed. And again, they blame me. Oh well. Lewis P1. Oh yeah, that was good stuff. I really enjoyed that. Well done, Lewis. Well done indeed. Oh, I've gone wide. Uh-oh. Stay back, Max. Look at these two. Speaking of Hamilton, here he is, Lewis Hamilton. And is that an Aston Martin? Or is that a Mercedes? Actually, I think it's a Mercedes. Is that... What is that? It's green. What car is green? I have no idea what car that is. I can't lie. Carlos Sainz looking a bit weak on the barrier. We could go for a move around the outside. It's going to be a bit challenging. We're going for it, though. Round the outside of Chili Con Carney for P7. And we get the move done. Let's go. And that is, in fact, a Mercedes. It's the Monster sponsorship that is, of course, going to be green. And then we have the blue Ferrari as well. They're still battling these two. We could be into the top 5 before long. You have to be careful with your tyres, though. Fastest lap for Lando Norris, 1 minute 20.6. Hamilton's going to go down the outside of Antonelli. A bit brake tested again. Is there a move for me, maybe? Around the outside? No, I can't go for that. I'm not going to have any battery for the back straight. Hamilton's gone a bit deep. What an electric start to this race. I wonder if Coulthard's in the top 10. Can't tell. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind, 1.4 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Time last lap, 1:21.
Hang on, Sainz looking for a move. Can't let that happen. So he just doesn't tell me my teammate's position, he just says it's lap time. It's great. Thanks for that. As you can see, we're actually not too far behind the rest of the field as well. Well, P3 that is. I really have to start being careful with my battery. I'm using way too much right now. And look at the scrap going on up here. That is going to be Lewis Hamilton going for a scrap on Oscar Piastri. Antonelli just waiting for a perfect time to chive in. That's going to allow me to go for a massive liftoff, giving me 50% boost. We can go for a move here on Kimi Antonelli. It's looking very possible. Straight mode goes on. Now the super clip, whatever it's called, starts, but the battery doesn't really go down. Sainz, though, looking even more dangerous. But who's this? Oscar Piastri, the BMW McLaren. Really, really slow. I couldn't go for a move, though, because Antonelli was in the way. Crying out loud. Sainz still looking dangerous. Stay back, Sainz. He's going to go down the inside. Oh, this is just chaos. Yellow flag somewhere. Who?
Okay, red flag.
And it's a red flag. Okay, what's happened there then? Oh, someone spun. Someone has spun at the start of Sector 3, and we have a red flag in our first race. So then, that kind of ruins the strategy a little bit, because we're going to have to switch to effectively a one-stop. We are not going to do that. That is psychotic. We're going to actually do something more like this. We want to do as little laps on the medium tyre as possible. 13:11 is just silly. We should actually be doing a 14:10, but if I can, I'll extend it by 1. Excuse me, and actually do 15 laps. So we're going to just do this, and we're going to go from there. So then, we are now going to restart on laps. Actually, look at that. We might have a little splodge of rain on lap 20. So that could be intriguing. So then, we restart on lap 6. Here we go. Race start number 2 is about to start. Let's do it. And for the second time, we are off in Melbourne. It's nowhere near as good as the start as before. And what on earth has just happened there then? Why has 2 cars just stopped? We have just seen a car still on the grid on F126. Didn't even know that was a thing. It's just happened. What on earth? What? And Oscar Piastri's out of the session. And we now have a safety car. What on earth just happened? We also appreciate the reaction time there from me. That was egregious in a good way. And land, what on earth?
Drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace.
What has just happened? So the Williams spins at the end of Sector 3, causes a blockage, causes a red flag. Red flag restart. We then see Oscar Piastri slow down and Lando Norris, a double BMW McLaren failure that causes a safety car that then goes into another red flag. I'm sorry? That is the craziest, 2 minutes of my life. So now...
Okay, this is essentially a free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
Right, so they think the rain is going to be even more prevalent. Okay, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to switch. I'm going to go for medium. Hard. The reason I'm doing this is because... if the rain is forecast and I'm on the medium tyre, that means that I can change onto the inters without really using my hard tyre. Okay. Actually, now I've changed my mind. I'm just going to go back to this. Okay. Anyway, let's restart the race then for the 3rd time. Here we go. Bosh. Let's have it. Third time is the charm. We are now up to P6 in the Grand Prix. And we're off again for the third time in Melbourne. Here we go. Really, really good start that time from Nico Rosberg. Gap down the inside of Max Verstappen. How he's got ahead of me, I don't know. But I'm now back ahead of him for P5 in the Australian Grand Prix. Here we go.
Condition still looking good.
Okay, that was definitely a bit too cheeky from me, to be honest. Don't know what I was really thinking there. But it's all worked out, actually, because Hamilton's back past, and... But there's actually now a gap to Russell, so that has actually worked out perfectly for me. Hard tyres for myself and Russell, mediums for Hamilton, Verstappen and Hadjar, so they're going to be quite fast.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain.
5 minutes until rain, okay. Will it get bad enough for Inters, though, is the question. Fastest sector too, by the way. I don't know how that's happened. No, Nelly. Hard tyres really don't feel good, I'll be honest. Oh, I feel so slow. Hamilton 0.8 ahead now. Not good. Max Verstappen's going to look for a move. Not going to happen. We have Mercedes currently scrapping. Hang on. Okay, so Leclerc must be winning. Okay, yeah, Leclerc is winning by a massive margin, by the way. Leclerc's already like 3 seconds up the road from Russell in second. Then, of course, we have Antonelli in third, Hamilton fourth. I'm in fifth. That's nice. Whoa, where did you come from, Max? No, I haven't done that. He is having a much better time with the battery than I am currently. I'm having to put so much effort into charging it. So much lifting and coasting. 19.8 for Leclerc is going to be a 20.5 for myself. Mercedes going for a scrap into turn 1. Hadjar gets past Verstappen, I like that. Antonelli and Hamilton going wheel to wheel. Could be a gap. No, there is not a gap, I lied. That was a pretty disastrous move from me. I've just lost about half a second from that. I'm going to wait until the battery, like there. There we go, now we can dump it. Oh wow, look how much we're catching up to Kimmy. That is outrageous. Is there a move on? If he turns his battery off, I'm going for it. No, he did, but that was too late. Okay. What I'm currently seeing, though, is that on the hard tyre, I am quicker than Kimi Antonelli is. Which is quite crazy to say, but it's the truth. Right, Adam. Could be another move down the inside, round the outside, maybe. Not quite yet. I do think this move is coming. Hang on, Hadjar's going to try and go around the outside. Where are these Red Bulls coming from? I'm so confused. He has got the medium tyre as well, which is going to cause some difficulty, but I'm still fighting for it. Wheel to wheel, we managed to keep the place. That is some good racing between me and Hadjar. Good stuff, lad. I like it. Right, now I need to disappear down this main straight. Again, I'm going to wait for the flipping there. Right, Hadjar's going to go down the inside. Can I fight back, though? Yes, I can. Okay, we should be all right. As long as I've got battery down there, they can't really get past me. I'm now going to go for a ginormous lift. Hamilton gets past Russell. And it's now 2.5 seconds up the road from Antonelli and myself. Hamilton and Russell fighting very hard. I could bring myself and Kimi back into the mixture. Got to watch out for Verstappen here. It's not nice being constantly chased down by 2 Red Bulls, you know. It's really not good. We are dealing with the pressure really nicely, though. The pace is really good. There could be a move on Kimi here. I'm within 0.3. And there is. He turns his battery off. This is it. This is the moment for Nico Rosberg to get into the top 4 in the Australian Grand Prix. Excellent move for Nico Rosberg. That is P4. Watch the fight back from Antonelli. Here he comes. Verstappen's looking for it as well. I don't know why. Why is my car? Okay, I don't know how it was, but all good. Up to P4 now for Rosberg. Is there a potential podium on in our debut race? That could be just silly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though. I have just lost boost as well. Yeah, I am UK, Adam, absolutely. I feel like that much was pretty obvious considering my accent. Oh, that's not good. Right, keep in mind, Mark said we're going to have rain. But, okay, as I said that, the rain is now falling here in Melbourne. Okay. Good thing is, because I've got Leclerc so far ahead, hopefully I can use him as like a marker of when to pit for inters. I've obviously got to be a bit more careful now because the track is going to be a bit treacherous to drive. I also make sure I've got the inters, change that, and today's going to go around the outside. Not going to let him go for it. Absolutely not, fella. Unlucky. I'm literally, as soon as I see one of these cars duck into the pits, I'm going. I honestly think it could be in the next 2 laps because this rain is pretty bad already.
Still the right tyres for the time being.
Why is the sun still up? It's only 7. In June, especially like now, the sun doesn't go down until like 10 p.m.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
Got no battery, Jeff. Bart, whatever your name is. I need help. Oh, I'm so dead. I've used my battery too early. Here comes Kimi Antonelli. Ah, here he comes round the outside for Kimi. Doesn't get the move done. Good stuff. And never mind. Yes, he does. Okay. Kimi Antonelli goes through. Not ideal. Just poor battery management from myself, if I'm being honest. Still not time for inters, I don't think. Let's see. Leclerc is out still. Okay. Oh, Nelly, that's not good. Oh, Marvin killed. Max Verstappen has just murdered me in shock. It's my fault. Yeah, of course it is.
Mate. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
Make our way back past Max. Good stuff. It's all starting to fall apart now. These mixed conditions are very tough. No, sorry, Hadge, I'll just booed you up the arse, mate.
Tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
I agree, Mark, it's treacherous, but it's definitely not inters yet. Might not ever be inters, it might just be mixed forever. Right. Hajar's turned his battery off. On the cross, overtaking the wet on Isaac Hajar. He's fighting back, though, with the battery advantage. We do manage to make our way through again. Oh, this is just... He's coming back! Round the outside using all the battery he's got. Oh, brake too deep. Oh, no, it's all falling apart. I've learned from my mistake and not spin this time. There we go. Okay. This is fine. I've got a large gap to my teammate. This is okay. Keep in mind, I did that exact same thing on my Cadillac career, but I also spun, so at least I've learned from my mistake. We got DC? Yes, yeah. I mean, it should be Sonoda with the mods I've got, but it just doesn't quite work. So, it's got Sonoda's head and his like model and his first name, but the last name doesn't work, which, to be honest, that's the only bit that matters. And I'm starting to really struggle in these wet conditions. I can't get the braking right, and I'm dead. Well, ho.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet.
Yeah. So, I've now crashed. I'm down to 16th place. And I'm not feeling too hopeful now for any kind of good result. I just can't brake. I can't do it. And I think now we're going to see some inters, maybe. No, still not. Okay. Is it link? Link for what, mate? I literally, I can't brake. For some reason, my brain keeps braking at the normal braking zone, when obviously it's like 100 meters earlier. Really annoying me. There's no way this isn't intermediate conditions, or maybe it's just like not bad enough, like the inters would be exactly the same place, and that's why we're not switching. Maybe we can actually put up with this rain until the rain actually goes. But DC, he's just in the game, mate, I think. Yeah, he's just an icon. If you have the iconic edition, you get the driver icons, he's just in the game. I don't use a mod for that. The mod was to change him with Sonoda, but it's actually just only done half of the job. Well, I suppose the good news is that I am starting to catch all of these lot really quickly. I mean, I should be catching them quickly, but even so. And we are seeing drivers pit right now. Is the time to get in. And what is going on here then? Hang on, I'll have you. Little pit lane overtake, come on.
Pit lane. David in the pits.
Ah, okay, it breaks in time as well. Right, we are now in the pit lane. David Coulthard's in the pits. We're also going to be in the pits, and it's... Okay, we only lost about half a second. That's all right. We now come out, change the brake bias,
Okay, so
and off we go.
mode and full straight mode have been disabled by the stewards because of the conditions. Partial straight mode only.
What does that mean? Oh wow, so it's literally, it's just this. Oh right, okay. First time driving in the wet on the 2026 cars, we'll see how it goes. Now what I do want to do down the main straight is get ready for a return to slicks, which should happen at some point. So I literally can't defend. So with Bottas having more straight line speed, I'm just dead.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
I thought I'd be quicker than this, to be honest. I'm really slow. See some more drivers pit, which is going to put me into P11. Which is quite impressive, considering how my race has unfolded so far. But I'm really slow. No straight line speed. I'm losing time in the corners. It's just one of those where, as per usual, the AI are just insane in the wet, which is not good for me. I still think though, when the if the dry conditions come back, I still think points is possible. My medium pace should be pretty electric. It's just stupid how I'm not allowed to defend myself. Come on! Let me use hot lap at least. Bottas going around the outside. I just have no straight line speed. That's really the issue I'm facing. Because I keep making mistakes in the corners, I'm not even gaining time with my increased downforce either. So it's just a lot of bad things happening at the minute. Can't even reach 7th gear. Quick tyre wear check, not bad. Oh, Nelly. At least there's only Bottas and Hulkenberg. Behind them, it's a large gap to an Aston, so my battle's only really with these two right now. And like I said, I think if the dry conditions come back, and I stop making mistakes like that, I can still score some points. But it's just those mistakes that are ruining me right now. Come on. No slipstream for you, Bottas. I'm amazed by how slow it is in the rain, as in, like, you get no overtake, you get no boost mode, you get no hot lap, you literally just get the normal battery, and then you barely get any straight mode either. So it's like, really, it's not just slower because it's wet, they literally nerf your car as well. Which I'm not against, it makes driving in the wet easier, but I'd still like a bit of battery to defend myself with, you know? Even if it's like a partial boost, just like something. Right, Dylan. Hope you're doing good, mate. Weather report.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes. Okay,
It's not really what I wanted to hear,
We're
because...
right on the crossover.
Well... 10 minutes from now is the end of the race. I need to be on the dries like now if I want to make a comeback onto like Gazzy and Behrman. This is like a prime position to get a top 5. 2 of the top cars are out of the race. And the Red Bulls are quite slow, so there's only really 4 top cars right
no
now.
issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I am Nico Rosberg, yes mate. I am. Oh, now I'm running out of fuel as well. What is going on with me today? Everything's going wrong. I've now got no fuel left. I don't think that's ever happened before either, with me. I think we're going to have to abandon this fight and just try and get a P13 because I'm not going to have fuel by the end of the race. Unfortunately. Right, Tobias. Oh, come on, Bosh. Just put me out of my misery, mate. Can't even drive flat out anymore. Because I'm going to run out of fuel otherwise. Just go. Come on. What's actually impressive though is that there's been 2 red flags. So you'd think fuel wouldn't be a problem, and I'm somehow still gonna run out. Well, I have run out. Please just go past, lads. You're making me feel bad, because like you should be past me by now. Come on, go. This is it. This is the one. Go! 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 Please just go. Okay, Bottas is through, finally. I know it sounds weird me celebrating me getting overtaken, but yeah. Yeah, the race ain't looking good, but purely because of me. I've crashed twice. And I've now got no fuel. If none of those things happened, there's a top 5 on, funny enough. I was running 5th before my crash. Hang on, 5-second penalty for Sainz though. Maybe I can finish it ahead of him. So available.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Hang on, one of the Alpines has stopped. Basically just driving for no reason now. I might as well just retire. I'm not even gonna. I might not even finish the race. I'm gonna run out of fuel. Like again, like I was saying, I don't know how that's even happened. I mean, I had 1.1 extra laps of fuel in. There's been 4 laps skipped because of the 2 red flags, and I'm still gonna run out. That is incredible. Now we have Lance Stroll and Carlos Sainz right up my ass. Probably just let him go because I need to focus on finishing rather than trying to fight for position at this stage. This is so silly. It's like I've been lapped. This is just so I can finish the race. And the only point of finishing the race, you might think, well, what's the point? Extra resource points, which will come in handy. That's the only reason I'm doing this. If that wasn't a thing, I would have just gone to the pits and given up by now. It also looks like the rain's going to stay until the end, which is even more infuriating, because I was actually thinking I could still score points if the dries came back, because my medium pace would have been outrageously good. I'm not going to hold up my goat, because he's the goat. Oh, Perez. You can also see I'm going this slowly, and I'm only just keeping my fuel positive. That is impressive. How I've made such a large cock-up with the fuel loads. I'm not last yet, though. We still have Colapinto and Alonso 8 seconds back. I don't think I'll be able to stay ahead of them. I'm probably going to lose. You know what I might do, actually? I might push on and then just basically just drive like my car's broken on the final lap for the fuel.
Caution, caution.
Right, I'm with another yellow flag here. I might gain a place. Oh, yes, it's Stroll. He's gone off. Hello, Lawrence. Hey, we're up to 19. Come on. I like it. Do you know what? I've only just realised 25 laps into this race. There's 24 cars on the grid.
Back up to racing speed.
I've only just remembered that. I've also just realised that means top 17. Wait, is it top... Oh, get into quali. Would it still be top 16? Or is it top 17? And they just eliminate 6 each time, and then it's 7... Or yeah, they'll do 7.
The rain's passing now, so expect it to ease up in the next few minutes.
So 17th could be good enough for Q2. That is outrageous. So yeah, essentially now I'm just pushing on like normal. I'm still losing a second of lap to Colapinto though. And then I'm just kind of hoping that I can save enough fuel on the final lap. Hang on, we've been given overtake back. Oh yes. I like it.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I agree with Checo here, to be honest. I think going back onto the mediums. Actually, wait, no, wait, can I can't change.
Okay,
oh, no, I can change it.
Be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
Let's go for some softs, because why not? Might nick the fastest lap. Soft tyres go on for the Porsche. And we're back out.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
How many drivers pitted? I don't even know. Oh, oh. Come on in. I love you, Perez. Come on in, let's have ya. Gosh, I've managed to gain a place somehow. I love it. 2 laps remaining of this race. We are now seeing the rest of the drivers pit. Still going to remain 20th though, which is kind of unlucky, but oh well. A very what could have been race. Going to try and go around the outside of Orsoletto here. Massively later on the brakes, we'll make our way through. Hulkenberg on hard tyres. He might actually be catchable, but keep in mind, I need to worry about my fuel. So I'm just going to try and put a gap on Bortoletto and Perez, and then try and stay ahead of them. So I'm going to have to drive really slowly to actually get my car to the end. No! No! As DLC, I think it's really good, mate, to be honest. I mean, the battery's a little bit not good. Still I haven't really got used to it, but I love the handling. The handling is really good. Massive upgrade to 25. Car engines are great. They sound great. No, I'm really happy with it. And it's not even that expensive either, in my opinion. Yeah, well done, EA. Codemasters. Right, we now start the final lap of the race. I haven't really put that much time on Bortoletto as I wanted, and I keep nearly crashing. So we are probably going to finish 20th or 21st. Keep in mind, of course, there is my fuel that I need to now go mega on the saving department. But a very what could have been race, because, well, I was running 5th at one point. I had the pace for 5th. I was looking really strong.
Left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
And Leclerc's already won. Okay, at least I didn't get lapped. But, yeah, I was running 5th. The pace was really strong. I was looking good for at least a top 6 finish. Then, the rain fell. I crashed twice. And I have no fuel left. Hence why I find myself in P19 trying to fight off an Audi. But there you go. At least we've got the resource points for the team, you know? Now, I'm probably going to run out of fuel any second now. Just going to hold up Bortoletto because I'm a complete dickhead. Low fuel mode is now on. We come around the final corner. And yeah, what could have been race. Bortoletto goes through to nick 21st or 20th. Over the line. And it's a P20 for Nico Rosberg and myself. On debut. Yeah, not good. Not good.
What a performance! He's left the field behind. Charles Leclerc wins it.
I mean, like I said, if I didn't crash twice and the rain didn't fall, or even if the rain did fall and I just didn't crash twice, and also I didn't run out of fuel. 3 very avoidable things, of course. I would have finished, well, P5, P6, easily in the points and also ahead of my teammate. But, no. We end up finishing 20th. So Leclerc wins, and actually, my teammate, Yuki Coulthard, don't ask, just accept it, it's Yuki Coulthard. He takes P5 in the race, so... yeah. He has gone and put 41 seconds on me. And I finished P20 overall. I didn't finish last. To be fair, I finished ahead of Perez and Stroll. Both McLaren's DNF in the opening round. Oliver Behrman and Arvid Lindblad score points. Max Verstappen drops down to 10th. His teammate goes from 19th to a podium. But yeah... the standings then after round 1 is going to see Coulthard in 5th. Myself, of course, in 20th. And in the Constructors, it's going to be Ferrari with 33, Mercedes 30, and Rebel with 16. And we're currently 4th overall with 10. Nice. Hopefully Japan's a lot better, and I don't make any silly mistakes. Because, like I said, I should have finished 5th. where my teammate finished in the end. Although, considering my teammate finished 5th, I could have even got 4th. But, there you go. The game's the game. Unlucky. Very unlucky indeed. But we've got the extra resource points for finishing the race, so... what can you do?
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for
We
development.
do, mate. Yes, we
Let's
do.
get the
Let's get them
performance on the
going,
car.
shall we? Look at that. That's lovely. Jeez, why are these so expensive? Also, why have I got, like, no money? I can only really afford one of these. Development expansion. Yeah, I've done the wrong one. Unlucky. Can I cancel it? No. Great. I wanted to do development expansion, not research expansion, but there we go. The game's the game. We'll just auto these, and we'll get ready for Japan. And, yeah, hopefully it's, not as bad as that, because that was pretty shocking.
Unfortunately, one of the parts failed during development.
Did
We'll need to
they?
revisit
Wow,
the
that happens quite a lot,
development
doesn't
area
it?
and give it another go.
Can't even afford any upgrades. This is going to be a real slow climb. Alright, so you've failed. That's good. Can now get you made. Well, I've literally got no money. Wow. Research. Let's go for a durability. Okay, I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. So let's actually look at the R&D, because I've not looked at it. So we are... oh, wow. Huh? How are we that high up? Okay, I guess we're just that high up. Cool. Alright, cool. Nice. That's good. That's what you want to see. Alright, decent. Let's go and get ourselves into Japan then. How do I... oh, there we go. Let's just go. The thing is, I thought we were, like, 2nd or 3rd slowest. We're actually 4th quickest. Right, okay, that's good to know.
For a moment, please, boss.
Why, some laggy menus. Right, new facility upgrade. We can also get some more research going. I like it. Arvid Licorice. I mean, I hate
Hey, Chief,
licorice. That don't really
we have a
work,
part or
but
two
I
ready
like
for
it. I
development
like the
because they
idea.
finished research.
I like the idea.
Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering. for more
Matthias,
info.
shut up. Alright, let's get into Japan then. If I'd liked licorice, that would have been really good, but it makes me gag, makes me feel ill. Really, really bad stuff. Whoever made it, actually, I do know people that like it, and I just think, like, how? Okay, let's get into practice for Japan. Japan. Let's go. Get into Japan. Need a better week. I mean, now I've found out how good our car is. Yeah. I think we should be going for some real big points finishes. I have 2 mediums. Yeah. Pretty good. Arvid Lollipops? Yeah, that works. Thing is, though, it doesn't sound like his name. Do you know, like, the reason, like, Snacks Verstappen sounds really funny is because it almost sounds like Verstappen, whereas Lollipops sound nothing like Lindblad. But I get the idea, and I respect the effort. Right, begin. Our time management program. I remember yesterday I had like an absolute worldie of a performance, like one in the Cadillac. So we'll see what we can do in the Porsche. Nico Hulkenberger. I don't remember that one yet. There's also Gabriel Bergoletto. Like, there's both Audis have a burger one in there. You've got Ayrton Senfood, Lando Norris, Calorie Signs, Charles Leclerc. There's some real good ones that have come and gone. Those are all the ones that I've been called anyway. And then, of course, we've got what was it? What was it? Was it? No, not Chorito. It was Churro. The Churro Perez, I think, as well. So yeah, really good stuff from the slander community.
Okay, test complete, and that was
Yeah,
I
think it might have been you with the burger ones.
A lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Although I don't remember, it was so long ago now. You got to think that was like what, 5-6 months ago now? Crazy stuff. Alright, bit of race strategy. I think Japan is definitely one of the tracks, a bit like Spain really, not Madrid, like Catalonia, where the 26 cars have made it more fun because of the handling. And I think Japan is one of those as well. I mean, Spain was one of my least favourite tracks. That was right up there. Honestly, I think it's because of the tyre wear. There's like no tyre wear on these cars because you're doing a lot of lifting and coasting. And Spain with the 25 cars, the tyre wear is like horrendous. So I think that is the main reason why I suddenly like... Why I like a lot of the higher tyre dig tracks a lot more now. P1 overall, which is nice to see. And then, of course, now I found out that we actually have a top car. It makes sense. Oh, bless me. I think that shook my brain out of place. I mean, never mind. It was kind of working. The telemetry on my actual real-life wheel, like my rev light things, it wasn't really working. Now it's not really working. It's like delayed. Don't know what that's about, but there you go. That'd be too bothersome. 6/10 quicker than my previous lap. That's pretty good. Don't know where that pace has really come from, but we'll take it. What a lovely racing track, you know. Really good stuff. I mean, who doesn't love Suzuka, right? Actually, saying that, there is probably a few people. There is such thing of as 100% of people liking something. Someone's always got to come in and be like, nah. Alright, that'll do us for race strategy. Good little 3 laps in. Decent pace overall, I think. Now we have got just quali pace to do, and then we can get into qualifying. Oh, yes! And now I know how good our car is. I think a Q3 is very possible. A Q3 should have been the minimum of Japan. Sorry, Melbourne, really, considering we have the 4th best car. Then we go into the turn 1. Oh, it was a good run as well, and then it went a bit wrong through the second phase of the corner. Oh my goodness, this thing is electric! I could already see the difference between this and the Cadillac. My goodness. This thing just flies through corners. Look at it go! Flying along. Apart from that one corner, that is. Yeah, I like it. Car feels wonderful.
Program complete and a job well
30.3. I think that's actually really competitive. That would put me probably near the front. Like top 5, top 6 if I did that in quali. That's decent. Alright. Good stuff. Speaking of quali, we can now go into quali. Well, actually, I lied. We've got quick practice to do first to get the rest of the objectives. But other than that, yeah, we're ready to go. Fastest overall, as expected. Decent. Very good practice. Very, very nice. Race pace looks good. Quali pace looks good. Just gotta not make any cock-ups, really, and then we'll be looking good. Come on. Thank you. Alright, now we're going to change our engine. We're nice and fresh. Quali in the race. Quality's good. Right, let's go. Also need to quickly start my recording. No, don't end that. No. Start that. Start you. Right then, welcome to qualifying for round 2 at Japan. We are looking to do a lot better than I did in Melbourne. Melbourne, I qualified, 12th, I believe. We're looking to get into Q3 this time. That'd be nice, although main priority, beat my teammate. Everyone knows him. It's Yuki Coulthard. So that's the aim. His first lap time is going to be a 1:30.1. That is rapid. I don't know if I can beat that. Okay. Might be a bit of a tricky one. I mean, I only managed a 30.3 in practice. Uh-oh. Has my audio lowered itself now? What is going on with this game? Oh, that's too loud again. What is happening with the audio in this game? Every session, it just changes its mind on whether to go up or down. Right then, let's begin our first quali lap in Japan. Here we go. Sender into turn 1. Go way later on the brakes than that. That's good to know. I don't remember if I lowered my fuel either. So I might actually be able to go a bit quicker than this, but I don't know. Nice sector 1, all things considered. 6 up on Colapinto. Right, Mark. Get on the power nice and early. Good stuff. Okay. I'm running a bit low on battery, but overall this lap ain't too bad so far. Also, I had to say something. Why do I say things like that? Because it always goes wrong immediately after. I've just lost so much time because of that. Still a second up on Colapinto, but I'm just annoyed. Go into the final corner. Try and get a good exit, recover a bit of time, which I did do. It's going to be a 1 minute 29.8. Okay. Right ahead of my teammate. And that is actually a really good lap time, all things considered. Into the top 6, and that should be Q2 already booked in. Nice. That's what you want. Well done, everyone. Good stuff. That should be more than enough. Keep in mind, because I'm doing a MyTeam, there's 24 cars on the grid. We only need top 17 to get through. The gap's at 17th right now, 2.1. We've got a 1.1 second gap. Easy. We do stay P6 then. George Russell quickest by half a second. Liam Lawson in the top 4. I don't know what's happened there. Any surprise exits? Not really, no. Okay then. So that's a 100% record of Q2. And there we go. My girl. Okay. Bit of an odd question, don't you think, mate? Very, very strange question. Okay then, Q2, let's go. Yuki Coulthard, everyone's favourite driver, is going to do a Thirst the same lap. Easy, mate. I can do better than that. Come on then, let's go. .1, do the same lap time and we're good. Should be on for a Q3 here, really. For the first time. I say for the first time like it's been a while. It's our second race. And here we go! Into turn numero uno. Braking a lot later this time. Ooh. That's a thing of beauty, that one. I like it. And then I messed up that one. Nice. Oh, my car actually downshift that time. Well done, everyone. Oh, Nelly, that's not good. I'm only a 10th up on Hulkenberg right now, which I thought I'd be a lot more than that. Kind of got the exit. It's alright, I suppose. Didn't make the same mistake that time. I went wide again, though. Why do I keep going wide through there? Turning in too late would be why. Into the final corner. I didn't actually see if I was up, but I think I am anyway. Oh, I've gone wide. I'm just so messy right now. And no, not as in the footballer, where I'm the best, as in I keep making really dumb mistakes. Not your fault? Well, it is your fault for asking a very strange couple of questions. That is entirely your fault, boss. So we go P9 then, after our first run. I'll probably do a second run, because I don't think that's going to be enough. And I don't know if I should take the risk. Although saying that, if I do another run, I won't have a set of tyres for Q3. We'll see. We'll see what the leaderboard's looking like. Go from there. So, 29.9 for me, 29.9 for Isaac, 30.1 for Tsunoda, or Yuki Kulfa, whatever his name is. So, looking at this, it's... The thing is, I don't think I can do a 29.6. So I don't think I can gain a position. Let's do another lap on it. Let's just do it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's just do another run. I might not be able to beat Albon, but if I can improve my lap time full stop, I might just slip into Q3. Alright, here we go. Just gotta keep it clean, really, and then I'll probably just find a lot of time. That's crazy, but this car is actually too fast for me to handle. But I'm always doing those corners flat out. Now, for crying out loud! Can I just do one lap without making some form of stupid error? And I've now dropped down to 14th on the grid. What is even the point? It's like I was saying, this car is just too quick for me to handle. I can't, like, I ain't got the reaction time. You know, like, I go into a corner and I think, oh, I'm fine, but before I know it, there's another corner. Oh my goodness, the understeer through there. Right then, so it's going to be a P14 for Rosberg. Might even drop lower, to be honest. I don't think Gasly, oh no, I think that's all the laps completed, so it's a P14 for Rosberg. Again, just not good enough. There's a decent chance my teammate's into Q3 again. Nice. E14. I am useless in this car. I just don't get on with it. It sounds stupid, because it is. It's too fast. It is genuinely too fast. And second overall for my teammate. I'm 7/10 back in 14th. I need a 29.5 in the end to get through. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Feeling very nervous for the race, though. If that's all I've got for quali, I'm feeling very nervous. At least it's dry. That gives me a chance. We are going to go for the one-stopper. That worked tremendously in my Cadillac career. That actually got me the win in my Cadillac career yesterday. So the one-stop is definitely the way to go. We'll just have to see how it plays out. I forgot to double check, but I might have done that whole quali with like 7 laps of fuel, and I could have found an extra few temps with the lowered fuel, but what's done is done, you know? We move. Now we just gotta wait for it to load, which for some reason takes eons. Yeah, man. We've got a race to do. Quick drink. Right, here we go then. Grand Prix time. Lovely sunny day as expected. I like it.
Welcome to the commentary box.
Don't really have any expectations today. Just gonna get on with it and see what we can do for P14 on the grid. 2-stop strategy is gonna be a no. We're gonna start on the mediums. We're gonna do 11. I physically can't do any less laps than 12. Well, it's either 12 or it's 13. Okay, fair enough. I'd rather do 11. But there we go. Okay. That's the strategy. Gonna make sure the fuel is nice and high because I actually ran out last time. And I think we get ready to go. Why do I feel like I've got my Melbourne setup on? I don't know, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. Right, let's begin. Why do I do this? Whoa! Yeah, I don't know what I expected. That was really silly. I don't know why I did that. Hang on, I'm coming through. Coming through. Where's... Okay, I think I'm starting here. I think... No. It's supposed to be behind a Williams and an Audi. I think I am. Who are you? Whoa! Yeah, just brake test me. Thanks, mate. No, those are soft tyres. I'm 2 places. I'm further back. Hang on. Who are you? Yeah, you're an Alpine. Are you Gasly? Yeah, you are. Right. Go down the inside of our championship rival. Hang on, I'm just putting myself back in my correct place. Hang on. Here we go. Hello, boys. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, no, I'm behind. What? No, I am supposed to be there. Where's Al? Oh, I'm just going to carry on. Albon just isn't here. He's just giving up. That's so... Most confusing formation up I've ever done. Literally everyone is out of place right now. There's an Alpine Cadillac, and then there's an Audi something Audi. It's supposed to be Williams Audi. Where's Albon? He's just not here. I'm so lost. All shall be mended when we actually line up, though, so all good. I don't like my differential being on 100. Let's lower that to 80. Tyre wear is, of course, everything here, as I'm going for the 1-stop. I believe near enough everyone else is going for a 2-stop. So this could be a massive return. How far off was I? Because I should be, like, here-ish. I think. Am I in front or behind? I'm in front of you. I'm in front of you as well. Alright, coming through. Alright. Nice, we're now lined up for round 2, and here we go. The Japanese Grand Prix is about to be underway! And we're off. Good reaction. And I've stalled. Goal. down a place already. Down 2 places, maybe. No, I've recovered it. Go on. Nice, good move. Okay. Oh, hang on, he's come back. Oh, my ERS on none, that's why. Oh, Nelly. Not good. Move around the outside of Gasly here. Please. Anywhere. No. There's no room. Here we go. This could be it. Down the inside. Yeah, I like it. Okay, we've managed to get past Gasly there, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're back to where we started. Good first sector. I like it. We go around the outside of Hulkenberg here. He has got soft tyres, though, so probably not. Now, he should turn his ERS to none here. Now it gives me a chance, maybe. No. Come back, Hulkenberg, please. I should be able to pass him here, though, because he'll go really slow. I keep the overtake on. Switch to the inside. That's scary. No, I braked too early. On the switchback, though, here we go. That's what we needed. Go on, get around. Nice, we get past Hulkenberg. Good move. Full battery as well. Come on. Good first lap. Very good stuff. Oh, and hang on, there's 3 cars up ahead, including my teammate, who's had a massive fall off. Hajar goes off the track. See you later, son. Just lost 2 places there. I feel like I can get past all 3 of these lot here at some point. That's the points right there. Think about it. Game of shit, why are you watching, mate? That's a bit backwards logic, don't you think? You clearly like this game a lot, and you like me as well, because you're obviously watching. So drop the ego and accept the truth. Now then. Let's try and go up the inside of Hajar. Oh, he's going to block me. Fine. Completely blocked me as well. Fair play. Here's another go. Bye, Hajar. Booyah. Alright, up to P12 now. Really nice. First couple laps, the pace seems alright-ish, I think. Up 2 places. Could be a chance on my teammate here. He's really slow, but... already being this close to my teammate is kind of nice, because obviously I was 7 temps back in quali, so clearly I'm just a bit more of a racer than a qualifier. That's actually a good thing. You'd rather be that than the opposite. You'd rather be good in the race and bad in quali than good in quali and bad in the race, obviously. Got an airport, no need to announce your departure. I've heard that before. That's a good one. Well done, mate. But it's 0.4 to my teammate, 1.2 to Albon. There's also like 4 cars just ahead of him. It's ahead of Albon, that is, so looking good. Do you like that, by the way? The millisecond I said something positive about my driving, I go off. The absolute millisecond. I just can't handle this car. I don't know what it is. It's something about it. I just can't do it. Genuinely impossible. Okay, right, yeah. That is borderline unacceptable. That needs a 10-second penalty immediately. What is Gasly? I know he's French, and so he's got the awareness of a squirrel, but come on. You can't do that. I know you got hit off, and that was unfair, but you don't... I have no part in that. Such a tough day so far. Melbourne, I lost out on a top 5 because of poor driving. Bro, what is happening? Ah! I have never had that happen in my life, and now it's happened 2 laps in a row. I'm on the serious brink of just giving up. Why am I so useless around that one corner? Genuinely, what is going on through there? I can't even keep my car on the track anymore. Tyre wear is awful. Oh my, come on. One good lap, just one, not even a good lap. Just a lap where I don't crash would be nice. Not even halfway through my stint either. Stacia, I'm trying, mate, but I'm really just not having a good time right now. This car is just not built for me. You're too old? Since when is 20 considered too old? Why are you still here? You just said you were leaving. Get out of here already, come on. No one's gonna miss you. We're not gonna start groveling on the ground crying because some twat comes in and announces he's leaving. Right, let's try and get Lindblad in. Around the outside. Right, I've actually done a lap without crashing. I like it. Ew. Lay back, Lindblad. Thank you. Wow, the AI really can't race around turn 1, can they? They just push each other off the track. Kind of hilarious. I kind of like it as well. It's better than the stuff they were doing before where they just don't even try to race. I'd rather them do that. I'd rather them not do what Gasly did, though, which was just kill me. Yeah, it's not fun. But like I said, he's French, so you don't really, what'd you expect at the end of the day? Hello? Hello, 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 hello? I love ya. How on earth am I going to get these tyres to go another, 8 laps? Whoa, big slide for Portoletto. Come on. Should be able to go for a move, at least around the final corners. Right, be careful. Careful. There we go. Nice. Well done, car. Good job. Took my chance now. See you later, Gabriel. Up to P15 now. Oh, I've lost boost. That's not good. Actually, no, it's called overtake, not boost. Boost is just the general name of it. Need to remember that. I still haven't remembered all the new names of things like straight mode and overtake and boost and all that. Ooh, look how slow Hulkenberg is. That is encouraging. Get after him. Nico Hulkenberg. I feel it. Go on then. That's brave. It's also not very good either. Okay, that didn't really work. .8 to Gasly. This is a tricky one. I'm still going to go for the one-stopper, but... do one of them teeth dries just a little bit... Just don't know. Go, go, go. Yes. Bye, Hulkenberg. Alright, I'm back up to where I started. And Sonoda pits. Okay. I would have liked it if Hulkenberg pitted there as well, to be fair. That would be nice. Oh well. Up to P11 now. Oh, what happened there? Oh, my tyres are bad. Good check. Actually, they're not that bad. I mean, they're bad, but they're nowhere near as bad as I thought they'd be. Oh, and there's another mistake. Yeah, nice one. Okay, good. Good job. Back to where I started. Back to square one. Good. Making an absolute fool of myself for no apparent reason. Oh, well. Get this race out of the way, and then hopefully I can actually have a clean white run next time out. That'll be nice. You know, actually do a race weekend without crashing would be nice. It's a bit of a shame as well, because yesterday in my Cadillac career, I was driving beautifully. Now I can't even do a lap. I think I've lost, what, 20 seconds because of my offs so far? Nah, that seems too much. I'd say at least 15. Yeah, 15 sounds about right. So wherever I finish in this race, just minus 15 seconds, and that's where I should have finished. Could still finish in the points. Remember, I had one stopping. I'm just hoping the hard stint would be a lot nicer. It should be anyway. I've always preferred the hards to the mediums. Mediums are like West Ham and Millwall. Complete rivals. They wear too fast, they're not even very quick. Never got on with them.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Thank you, Mark. Up to P4. Goes... What was my name? Rosberg, that's the one. That's actually interesting, because Behrman's on the hards, which you'd think are probably in decent condition, and I'm a lot quicker. And I'm on dead mediums. And that's encouraging. That means there's at least a little sign of life with the car. I keep going deep through there. It's really annoying. I feel like I brake at the perfect area and then I just don't. Bit of a slide for Ollie, come on. Get him. Wait, and go. Hi, Ollie. Oh, he might actually get me back here, though, because he's going to have overtake. Oh, no. Ollie, please. Yeah, should be able to hold him off. Yeah, nice one. Alright, race leader's only 2.8 seconds back, or the, wait, no, Russell's the race leader. He ain't pitted yet. I was going to say Virtual, which is Hamilton, but no, it is Russell, who is also one-stopping, I think. So we'll see how that goes for him. I still think the one-stop is by far the best strategy. You just have to minus my appalling driving. And then, yeah, it actually is quite good. Kind of hoping I could drop Behrman at this stage, but it looks like that's not going to be possible. Hitting next lap as well, which is a relief. Get these medium tyres off, finally. I tell you what, I say I hate the mediums. They have been through quite a lot. You know, going off 3 times into the gravel. I'm surprised they're not more worn, to be honest. I mean, they're only in the 50s right now. Right, final lap on the mediums. Oliver Behrman goes into the pits, which means he'll probably undercut me. That's all right. Doesn't matter too much. I'm not really looking for any result at this point. It's just finish the race, just like Melbourne. My chances of, like, anything, unless it's a safety car or red flag this lap, my chances of anything, like, decent have kind of gone. Hamilton 1.3, only gained half a second on the last lap, although he did have a bit of traffic, which makes sense.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
That was close. Again, it's like I was saying, the car's too fast. I'm driving like I'm driving the Cadillac, and yeah, this is obviously just so much better than it in every way. Which I might change for the next race. We should not have the 4th quickest car in the first episode of a MyTeam, you know? Although that wasn't intentional. It was supposed to be at the bottom. There you go.
Hit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it.
Yes, Mark, I know. Hold up the front runners a bit as well, ruin their race a tad, why not? In we go. For our first and only pit stop of the race, unless there's a safety car or red flag near the end. Good stuff. What happened there? I just saw my whole front wheels rise up. So we're going to drop down into, what, 19th, I think? Yeah.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
19th place. There you go, Rosberg. Don't know where my teammate is. Probably way up there. Teammate status.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 6.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. And the time last lap, 1 minute 32.1. They're in 9th place.
It's only 6 seconds to 9th. Oh. That's really not that far when you think about it. No. It is far when you keep making cock-ups. This is genuinely the worst race I've ever driven, and we're not even halfway through. Easily the worst race I've ever driven on the game. The good thing the car's really quick, or else I'd be last right now. Battling with Stroll and... Even is that Alonso, Perez? Why is Perez so under... Wait. Oh, I'm so honest. I keep forgetting there's 24 cars off this one. Yeah. They do rate Bottas way too highly, though. He should not be that far ahead. Well, actually, his teammate, like... Oh, I can't tell. There's too many white cars. There's Haas and there's Cadillac. I can't tell who's who. I thought I'd be catching up to these lot by now, to be honest, but... I mean, I am, just... I thought it'd be, like, a second a lap, but... No. Great sector, though. First one of those in quite a while. That's nice. Might have a chance at Behrman here. Maybe. He's going down the inside of Lindblad. Interesting. I love Lindblad as well. Let's all get... No, never mind. That's a soft tyre for you. Come on. Come on. Why are you using all your battery? Go. This is brave. No, okay. Thought I'd be able to get past by now. This is really bad. I'm not even faster than 18th. I don't care, he's on soft tyres. I should just be quicker. Whoa! Big snap for Portoletto. That could have been bad. Come on. Come on. There we go. Finally, got a move done. Come on. The comeback starts now. I said that before and I immediately went off. This is it. This is the one. Let's get Gabriel here. See you later, Sonny. Next up is going to be Hulkenberg. And of course, Oliver Behrman, who seems to always be, like, right in front of me so far this race. Hulkenberg goes for the move around the outside. Good stuff, laddie. That was nice. Done that corner flat out for the first time. Confidence is going up. Oh. Another... These Audis are quite snapping about. Hang on, that's a move on Behrman. No, I've hit Hulkenberg. Sorry. Sorry, Hulkenberg. Why am I so slow? I'm in the wrong gear. Great, typical. Just don't change gear. Why not? Don't bother. Alright, should be able to get one or two of them here. Here we go. Yeah, I love you. There goes Hulkenberg. There goes Behrman. Oh, it's good stuff. I've lost overtake though, which isn't ideal. Happens to the V10s. If you're talking about in like my game, there isn't an engine mod for the 2026 cars yet, so yeah. But once one releases, I'll probably, I'll switch to it, maybe. I don't know, I kind of like these engine sounds. They're a massive improvement to 25, so I don't know. Right, next car on the road is going to be Colapinto, who I've overtaken about 14 times this race. But then I keep going off and then he repasses me. Green sex of what feels like a very long time. First one, that is. Come on. Still got 10 laps left as well. Long time to go. Driver in front.
Colapinto ahead. Time last lap, 1:33.8. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Right, that's what I wanted to hear. Thank you, Mark. Ah, of course,
Okay,
Colapinto pits. Of course. Good timing, that. Right, we are now up to P8 in this race. Courtesy of the one-stop strategy. Now, of course, I'm going to be really slow. But there's still a couple drivers left to pit as well. So I'll find myself into, like, the top 6. So I need consistency and I need speed. We'll see how that gets us. I don't know if poise is going to be possible now, but you never know. Keep in mind, my teammate's also stopped and he's going to be quite near me. I don't exactly know where they are. They're one of those red dots. It's actually, I should probably try and change the team colours. You got to think there's now 3 cars with red dots. There's Ferrari, Audi, and us. I should probably make it orange, or like not like a little like a with like what's the one I'm looking for? I don't know, but like less orange than McLaren. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Alright, here comes Oscar Piastri in the BMW McLaren. Not going to get past, and we're now up to P3. Look at that. P3 for Nico Rosberg. Keep in mind, I've lost 50, actually more than that, I've lost 20 seconds with the driver errors. So I'll actually be right now leading the race by 5 seconds, and I'll be 20 seconds ahead of Piastri. Probably, I'll go on to win the Grand Prix. Just shows how much their mistakes cost you. Piastri's still looking for the move. He's definitely going to get past me. It's just a matter of when, not if. Here he comes again. Not going to fight him too hard. There he goes. Piastri goes through. He might actually give me a bit of... yeah, he'll give me overtake as well, which is nice. So cheers for that one, Oscar. And actually, with Russell and Sainz in the pit lane, I would have actually been leading the race, funny enough. If Oscar didn't overtake me there. We're now in P2. Behrman's up to 5th, but I don't know why he's waiting so long to pit. Not sure what the play is there from Haas. No reports over bullying, but they didn't really say anything offensive. Too soft. Right, so when Russell and Hamilton get past me, I'll be fourth, with Behrman still to pit, and then there's a McLaren and a Red Bull, and then there's a big gap to a Williams. I could be on for, well, what? That's third, Hamilton fourth, Behrman pits, Leclerc fifth. I could be on for a top 7 here. Actually going to re-overtake and George Russell here, actually. With the overtake mode. Round the outside we go. Off Posh Spice. And then he goes down the inside. We go wheel to wheel. And we keep the place. Go on, Rosberg. That is good stuff. It's actually such a crying shame that I've made all them mistakes because, yeah, I would have won this race really easily. Like, really easy. Like I'm saying, if I didn't make all them mistakes, I'd be about 16 seconds ahead of these lot right now, with just 7 laps remaining. So Leclerc's got the fastest lap and has got past Behrman, so now he's going to join the hunt. The hunt of Rosberg. And then we have a Red Bull. And then I want to try and aim for that gap behind that Red Bull. But in front of that Williams. I think that's a Williams anyway. That's where I want to try and put my car. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. Down the inside, he's not going to go for it. I'm actually managing to hold these lot off, funny enough. Just obviously before long, Leclerc and that Red Bull's going to get into the mixture and make life pretty difficult for me. And again, he could also start fighting these lot. I might even finish higher than 6th or 7th, we just don't know yet. Oh, I'll tell you what though, my arms are sitting, they're starting to really, they're killing me. Oh no. And I've been hit. I've been hit by Lewis Hamilton. And I'm now down to 4th. Right, cool. That's not even my fault either. Well, that's that fight over. Here comes Charlie then. And couldn't really fight that without overtake. 4 seconds to my teammate. That's where I'm trying to finish. Wait, it's going though, that's going to be pretty impossible. Come on. Lindblad's out of the session. That's kind of tough. He was doing all right and all. Can't believe how bad the understeer is around that second corner. That is egregious. Right, I've managed to get myself some overtake, which is very important for my race. Coulthard's not really caught me up either. Could be on for a move on the clearing, maybe around the outside. He's going to go deep. No, tried to switch back. The AI are so good around turn 1 and 2. It is egregious. They're incredible. Hang on, I just realised Science has just overtaken my teammate and is catching me up really quick. Okay, 90 plus 7 Williams pace, I guess. Where's that coming from? I mean, you can see the main struggle I'm having. That one corner, the understeer that I get is nothing short of spectacular with how bad it is. Could be another go at Leclerc. I don't want to use all my battery. Nah. Not enough. Another what-if race so far. By that I mean I should have won by about 30 seconds. It's a bit like Melbourne, really. Melbourne, you'd see me running in like 20th, I think. Yeah, I was 20th, and I'm like, oh, I should have finished 5th, because I should have. Melbourne, yeah. Japan, I'm currently in 5th. Pace is alright, but nothing special, and I should be winning by 20 seconds. You just think, well, how? Melbourne, I crashed twice. There was a lot of rain, and I had no fuel. Japan, I've crashed 4 times, and I've got too much fuel. There you go. We're still looking for a strong result either way. The fact I'm finishing, I might finish 5th in this race, is an absolute crime. Two laps remaining though. We're nearly there. Come on. .8 to Verstappen. Luckily, he's on the medium tyre, so he's not really catching me. Also, it seems like Coulthard's lost out. So not only our Sainz, but also Albon, as Albon is now in the top 7. What is going on there? Why are the Williams, like, really quick? This is surprising. But we now start the final lap of the race. And for the second race running, it's another what could have been. I feel like George Russell, and actually no, a more real-life counterpart would be Leclerc, because he just crashes, which is what I've done. Russell's just been unlucky. But realistically, I should have 35 points by the end of this weekend. I'm actually going to come away with, well, 10. I'm actually, all things considered, I'm really happy with this hard stint. This hard stint has been really strong. I mean, I've kept up with Leclerc on tyres that are 10 laps newer. Do you know what I mean? It's just the mistakes I've made on the medium tyres were so bad. I mean, I went off up here twice, 2 laps in a row, like on this corner. I went off at the first fast right after sector 1. Somehow though, after losing 20 seconds to driving mistakes, being down to 20th, 3 different occasions, I am going to find myself coming around the final corner to finish P5 for Porsche. What an absolute scam. Genuinely, the biggest scam of a result in the history of motorsport. That should never happen. Ever, ever, ever. We get driver of the day.
What a superb drive!
Seriously. Seriously, that shouldn't happen.
Well,
Oscar Piastri wins the Grand Prix by 1.7 seconds over Lewis Hamilton. The fact that I only finished 5 seconds behind him is incredible. Lando Norris, by the way, started 6th, finishes 12th, 18 seconds off. Coulthard finishes 9th, Yuki Coulthard, everyone knows him. Gains a place, and I finished 6 seconds ahead of him in the end. I gained 3 seconds. That just goes to show how good my pace was on the medium, on the hard tyre. If we take a look, you can see the mistakes here. So this is fine, 34, 35. So those are 2 errors. 37 there. So that's what? It's actually nowhere near as much time as I thought. We'll call that 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 9 seconds. And then... So I lost 12 seconds because of mistakes. That still would have made me win by 7 seconds. Even if you like, be a bit generous and say 8 seconds, I still would have won. Which goes to show how crazy my pace was at the end. If we look at the consistency on the hard tyre as well, apart from my one off, they're all 32s. They're all mid-32s until the end. I'm actually really happy with that. Standings then. It's going to look like this. We move into 8th place with 10. Coulthard still in 7th with 12. Constructors, we're 5th. We have lost out to Red Bull and McLaren. But Ferrari, though, 63 points in 2 races is very impressive stuff. Mercedes with 45, McLaren and Red Bull on 25, Porsche 22. Not a bad start at all. Right, Brad? The fact I finished for the 5th is just so bad. I feel bad for everyone else. I feel bad for you, like, having to watch that absolute disaster class of a performance. Right, and unfortunately, I am now going to be heading off. I've done me 2 races. I am absolutely exhausted. And I need a break because that was the most... Well, I needed a lot of endurance for that. Because that was real hard work. That was hard work.
That we've still got space in the car for some more secondary sponsors.
Thank you, Anissa. I don't care, though.
Will generate. Plus, it's an opportunity to tweak our
yeah, that was real. That was a real tough time, but we got through it. We got through it, and we got a good result. So, all things considered, shut up, Anissa. God, there we go. We also get our first upgrade, who I'm going to obviously give to myself. We're now joint third quickest. Nice. Honestly, I might find a way to nerf my own car, because we shouldn't be fourth quickest in a brand new MyTeam, do you know what I mean? So I'll figure that out. But for now, that is where I'm going to head off. Thank you very much for watching today. Thank you for anyone that stuck through that disaster performance in Japan. Well, of course, the first half, the last 10 laps on the hards were actually really good. But yeah, that's all from me. I'm going to go head off, have some grub. And yeah, I might be live tomorrow, wait and see, but we'll go from there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you lot when I'm next live. Yeah, long day, but yeah.
New.
Why am I getting adverts? I'm not having it. Hang on. Music ain't playing. Play this one. There we go. Right, see you lot later.